If you are anything like me and just throwing your hands up in the air saying, all right, Arizona, whatever weather you want to do, then you have a home here. Welcome to The Go Show. See, I realize if I turn my microphone off during the singing part of the intro, it's not as awkward on Facebook Live. See how we do there? Here we go. And we are back on Facebook Live. How about that? You can find us on our social media pages, facebook.com/The Go Show with Mike Russell, and on Instagram at The Go Show with Mike Russell, and on the YouTubes, which I have been neglecting just a skosh. I promise. I promise. I have. It is a statement of fact, and it's my fault. I take ownership of that, even though intern Sarah over here is giggling, and she's an intern. You should be doing some stuff on there. I'm kidding, dear. You do whatever you want to do, you Flynn scholar. You. So proud of you. Go Outdoors with Mike Russell on YouTube. Thanks for hanging with us. I mentioned the weather before we open the show, or as we open the show, and man, I'm going to do some coffee right now. Talk amongst yourselves. It's a rough start right out of the gates. I was talking about the weather at the open of the show. See? Caffeine, coffee, delish. And I don't know, what was it, Thursday? Just rain out of nowhere. It was going to be a little cloudy, maybe a little, as Greg Paul calls it, a little gray out there, but it wasn't supposed to rain. And I pop out of the garage, and the cul-de-sac is just wet. And I thought, whoa, it rained, that's fantastic. And if you're like me, and you think, oh, good, I don't have to water the plants for a while now. That's my first thought, yes. I just mowed the lawn. I don't even have to hit the sprinklers, anything. Oh, I love it. Thank you for watering my plants for me. But it was after an 85-degree day, and then now cloudy, then rain, ton of wind. Arizona's just figuring this out. Arizona's doing her best to figure out what she wants to do, because we had the first day of spring, and now we're having spring showers. I guess that's what the pattern was. I'm not a weatherman. Which, by the way, is the easiest job in the planet. Yes, I'm talking to you, my friend Kristen. What? It's because you can always be wrong. You can. You can just say, 30% chance of rain. Then if it rains, you're like, ha, told you. And if it doesn't, you're like, 70% chance it wasn't going to rain. That's just fantastic. You can be wrong the entire time. Oh, my gosh. It's a lot like the thermostats because it's warm in here right now. You can see where, if you're on Facebook Live, you can Facebook, you can see that we're in the what we call Prod 10 over here. It's a very nice studio, but with spring training going on, there's a lot of national hosts that are out here, and they're using our studios, and no big deal. So I'll take a back seat. You know, they've got a lot going on. They have staff with them. I have intern Sarah. They have staff. So each of these rooms has its own thermostat. And by thermostat, I mean it's a little box on the wall that it has a light and like a number on it, like as if like this one says 73. And it's got a couple buttons on it, kind of up, down, cold, and there's a fan button on there. And it's all just mocking you. It is. These thermostats are just like Arizona. They're going to do what they want. Like you want 70, you want 68 degrees, you want it nice in here? Nope, 73. That's where I want it. They just mock you. Speaking of spring training, Sarah Bear has not gotten out to any spring training games, so I'm a little upset with her at that program. I've actually invited her to 2. She said, I have to work. Yeah, she's a swim instructor. She's awesome. So it is a absolute gem of the year in Arizona. People talk about Bear Jacks, talk about the Phoenix Open. This is a month-long just piece of awesome. And there's always something to do. I know the rates have gone up a little bit, but I mean, we're still talking about $12 for a lawn seat. I mean, it used to be $8. Okay, I get it. $12 for a lawn seat, and you can just go hang out. I mean, just grab a blanket and sit. You're right there in the action. I honestly don't know, and I'm not knocking you if you do. I just don't know why people pay for seats. I really don't get it, because you look around and they're rarely sold out. I know out at Sloan with the Cubbies, they're sold out quite a bit. But I was out at the Dodgers-Indians game this week, and it was I would say 2/3 full. So I'm an optimist, see? 2/3 full. So if you wanted to, you could just go sit where the heck you want. But we just sat on the lawn, got the blankets out. It was absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. It was a great time. That is getting outdoors. That is just being outside. That's what I'm trying. Excuse me. That's what I'm trying to preach here. I love talking about hunting. I love talking about fishing. I love talking about camping. I love talking about biking and trail riding and all that fun stuff. I love it. But I just want you to get outside. That's my main focus. I want you to be outside. I want you to experience Arizona. You live here, and I think a lot of people get it into their heads. Well, they've had it hammered into their heads that it's so hot. Oh, Arizona's hot. Like you have to become a hermit when you live here. No, there's so much stuff to do. And if you don't believe me, go online, buy tickets for the fam, lawn seats, any spring training game you want to go to. Except for one stadium that I just say, just don't even deal with. What? Should I say it? I don't know. I'll just say the team that plays there, Milwaukee. I'm telling you. Because I'm a craft beer guy, and I just didn't dig the stadium. I think they're building a new one, thank goodness. Or they're revamping it, or they're doing something. Ugh. But get to a stadium and have some fun. Just get outside. Sit on a blanket and go, oh, this is what Arizona really is. And if you're new to the Valley, God bless you, welcome. We love having you here. Get out and experience it. And by the way, it's about to heat up, so get out and experience it in like short order. Get out fast. I was talking to Sarah on the way in about some of the memberships that I have, like Ducks Unlimited, things like that. And they come with magazines, Quail Forever, all the magazines just keep coming. NRA, American Hunter, these magazines just keep coming in. And from time to time, I'll spend some time in the stack looking for things to talk about on the show. And I want something that I'm interested in, and I think something that relates to Arizona. And the problem I'm finding as I go through all of these magazines, even online publications, is that there's a million different ways to do the same darn thing. And I think as a newbie, and this is before we wrap up the segment, I just want to say, if you're new to the outdoors, don't run out and grab a bunch of magazines. Don't do that. Stick to local forums online if you want to learn some stuff. Ask for some tips and tricks. Learn the game of Arizona. These magazines are not made for Arizona. Arizona is its own bird. It's its own sport when it comes to hunting or fishing or really anything in the outdoors. We have all different kinds of weather. We have all different kinds of patterns, both the animals and with the weather again. And just go experience. There's no substitute at all for experience and going out and just trying something. Screw up a little bit. Maybe get skunked once or twice. You're going to learn, and you're going to learn fast. But these magazines have a bunch of tips and tricks that really don't pertain to Arizona, like at all. And I remember when I was golfing a lot, I took a golf lesson, and the first thing the instructor said was, stay away from magazines. Don't read the golf magazines. And I said, why? He said, it's going to confuse you. Although you played since you were 7 years old and developed some really bad habits, stay away from the magazines because it's going to tell you 8 ways to get out of a sand trap. It's going to teach you 8 ways to hit a solid 7-iron. There's only one, and it's your way. You need to find that way and do it right, get the mechanics down, that type of thing. It's no different in the outdoor world. If you want to get out and try, get out and try. If you want to read about something, read local as best you can, because those magazines will completely screw you up. We got headlines coming up in a few, and I'll tell you, we have Scott Lavin coming in from your Arizona Game and Fish Department, and let me tell you something, we are going to talk all things Expo and R3. The Game and Fish Expo is one of the coolest things that you will do. Remember when I was talking to you about Tres Rios? Yeah, it's like Tres Rios on roids. It is amazing what's going on. If you miss Tres Rios, it's okay. The Game and Fish Expo is definitely for you. And es gratis. It's free. How about that? For the whole family. Free. You can go out and fish. You can go out and do kayaks. We'll tell you all about it. It's going to be a bunch of fun. And we just got a big show. I'm running out of time, so I'm starting to talk fast, and Sarah's starting to laugh at me. We appreciate you being here. This is The Go Show. I'm your host, Mike Russell. We celebrate all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state that we live in. We'll be right back.